How's everyone doing? And welcome on in. I am the Gingerbeerdman here with your Dead by Daylight update. We're going to go over patch notes. What's in the game, a little bit of everything. Don't forget your free gift, your 250k. Now, from the Rift before, now awaited a celebration. These ones are just added in today, all the way up into the debut performance. I'm going to go through them really fast. You got Hattie's right here. Not that bad. Elegance from Michaela. I'm going to skim through these pretty quickly. Tagged for Greatness for Nia. And Yui's Trophy Hunter. Which this one's pretty good too. I like that. And then you have the artist debut performance. I've actually seen this more than once on the map being chased. So, yeah. I think they're alright. But that is it for the store. We're going to hop real quick into the shrine. I will show you that. And then we're going to get into the patch notes and the new killer and what's all coming. I'm going to read it all for you guys. A lot of people, I'm sure you've already heard it, read it, seen it, know it. Yeah. Hysteria from the Nemesis, and you got a Merciless Storm from the Onryo this time. Hysteria, whenever a healthy survivor becomes injured by any means, all injured survivors suffer from the Oblivious status effect for 40 seconds. Hysteria can only be triggered for 20 seconds. Merciless Storm, when a generator reaches 90% progression, survivors working on a generator will be faced with continuous skill checks. If they miss or stop preparing, a generator is blocked for 20 seconds. Both of these are good in their own build. I definitely would think that you probably should get them both. Now, over in the survivor side, Lucky Break and Troubleshooter. Eek. Lucky Break activates anytime you are injured. While Lucky Break is active, you won't leave trails of blood or scratch marks for a total of 60 seconds. While healthy, for each 1 second spent healing another survivor, increase Lucky Break's duration by 1 second. Lucky Break's duration cannot increase beyond its starting value. And then Troubleshooter, when you're chased by the killer, it activates. You see the aurora of the generator with the most progress. You see the aurora of the killer for 6 seconds after dropping a pallet. The effect lasts for 10 seconds after being enchased and deactivates. I personally think they both are not good. If I'm going to be honest, this is just, they're not used at all. Like, they're not used much at all. So yeah, I think the killers are the best ones in this pack this time for this week. Now, let's talk about patch notes. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to watch the video for the new killer. Tomorrow, the PTB comes out. You'll be able to play everything that was said in the patch notes and the new killer, everything. You'll be able to test out everything tomorrow on the PTB. So, there's a couple things I'm going to hit on here. First thing we're going to do, we're going to watch this video. I'll say my little analogy of what I personally think is this killer and what's going to happen. And pretty much what you can expect. We'll find out for sure tomorrow, obviously, on if I'm right or not. But this is what I think. As you watch this video, I'm going to just show one thing. That. Look at her neck. I think that thing detaches. If it detaches and comes after you, I feel like we're dealing with the twins. It's going to be something like the twins. She's going to leave her body. The head's going to leave the body and come after you. If that's the case, I see something like the twins. And then her head will return to the body to come after you again. That is what I personally see going to be happening with this killer. We're going to find out for sure tomorrow, obviously with the PTB, but that's my guess. I think that's what's going to end up happening. And as you know, that is tomorrow. That is tomorrow. So, now, the Reddit here, we're on the Reddit for the patch notes because the forums don't work. It's behavior. Come on, guys. So we're going to talk about the patch notes here now, but I'm just going to let you guys know the design of cosmetic contest is going on right now. You hit English right here. It's going on for 3 more days and that, and vote for your favorite cosmetics, badges, all that stuff. And then it'll end up in the game 9 out of 10. So it is worth going in. I'm going to put it down below as well, so you can go in there and vote. So it will be down there, as well as the patch notes. That will be down there as well. So let's start talking about it. Oh boy. Slugging reduction update. If a survivor is left in the dying state for a total of 90 seconds during a match, they gain the ability to pick themselves up and fully recover. Added the option to enable and disable this mechanic in custom games. Note perks that enable you to recover from the dying state, like Boon Exponential, will continue to function as before without needing to meet this requirement. Gradually increases crawling speed for survivors who left in the dying state. Added the ability for survivors to recover while crawling. Recovery now occurs passively with no need to hold a button. Updated several survivor and killer perks to account for these changes, and we're going to see those here very, very, very soon. Everything that they have changed. Is this OP? Is it terrible? I don't know. I personally don't see nothing wrong with this at all, and some people do. I don't. I don't see nothing wrong with it because personally, if you're on the ground, you should be picked up and hooked. So if you're leaving them down, then that's on you. That's your own fault. But to me, this is whatever. This is fine. I have no issues with this one. And they give you a little bit of an example of the passive recovery while crawling. See, as you're crawling, it's automatically starting to go. And then you can pick yourself up after the 90 seconds. Just get up and start running again. And that's fine. We got no issues there. Tunneling or reduction update. When a survivor is hooked, their hook status is hidden from the killer. When they're unhooked, there is no notification, and their hook status isn't revealed immediately. This is disabled once all generators are completed. Unhooked survivors gain the following effects for a limited time: haste, endurance, and elusive. Status effects: no occlusion with other players, both killer and survivor. Immunity to killer instinct can seize the killer's aurora nearby. These effects are lost when the affected survivor performs a conspicuous action. All these effects, except haste and endurance, are disabled once all generators are completed. Yeah. Added a unique effect to the killer hook state UI that indicates the last survivor they hooked. After completing a unique hook, the same survivor is not hooked consecutively. The killers get the following benefits: bonus damage for the next generator kick, temporary haste status effect, temporarily reveals survivors, think base kit, barbecue, and chili, that have less or equal hook states to the hook survivor. These effects are slightly lessened for the Blight, the Dark Lord, the Ghoul, the Hillbilly, and the Nurse. Why? Why? If you're giving someone all of this up here, all of this up here, all of that, every killer should be fine. That's the way I see that one. That's my say there. These effects are disabled once all generators are completed. Added new effects. Yeah. If a survivor dies before 6 total hook states, all remaining survivors gain a repair bonus speed for the rest of the trial. If the survivor that was last hooked is sacrificed or killed, generators cannot be regressed or blocked. Added the option to enable or disable these new mechanics in custom games. Updated several survivor and killer perks to account for these changes. There's a lot of perks being changed, ladies and gentlemen. There is a boatload about to be changed and broke. Let's be honest. Broke. Changed and broke at that. I'm 100%, some of the stuff's going to be disabled. I got a funny feeling that's what you're going to be looking at. It's too fast, too much, too fast. This is 50-50. Yeah, sure, the killers, some of them, not all of them, obviously. We just read right here. Not all of them even get a bonus, pretty much. Slightly lessened? These effects are slightly lessened? Why slightly lessened? How slightly are we talking here? This guy, oh, sure, I could see that. Yeah, we can delete that. But anyway, I don't think anything should be slightly lessened. It all should be the same. All killers should be the same. That's just how I see it. If they want to put it in the game, you eat it now. You put it in, they should eat it. There's no certain survivors that don't get haste, endurance, elusive, all this. So there shouldn't be certain killers who don't get something either. It's fair game both sides. That's the way I look at it. If you want it to be a tiny bit balanced, you shouldn't be using only certain killers. So what are you trying to do? Like, push people to play different killers? Is that what you're trying to do here? Because that's what that looks like to me. And anybody knows me, that guy in the background, I'm not switching shit. So I don't know what they're thinking there, but I don't think that's a good idea. I don't. So if they just took this out, I'd be perfectly fine with this whole thing. But this needs taken out. No killer should have a hinder to anything if you get all that. That's just the way I see it. But an elusive status effect. Added a new status effect that silently grunts of pain and suppresses survivor aurora, pools of blood, and scratch marks. I don't know about that one. A lot of people have different opinions. I don't know. I'm half and half on that one. If you're hiding from the hook and everything up top and all that stuff, then why do you need this one? Why do you need the status effect? I see. I don't understand that. I mean, sure, we can, I guess, so other people know that you have it, I guess. But I don't really think it matters. But to each their own. To each their own. Tomes updated, lore updated tomes menu to feature new tomes and accompanying lore alongside each chapter release. New lore is unlocked each week within the active tome. Oh, the shape. Michael Myers. Oh, God. Replaced Evil Within with 2 modes that can be toggled with a button. Stalker mode, 4.2. Movement speed, undetectable, and can stalk survivors. And Pursuer mode, 4.6 movement speed, 24M terror radius, increased vault speed, bonus to lunge range, break speed, and stun recovery, and cannot stalk survivors. So you made Michael the Legion / Michael, is what this looks like to me. Once the stalk meter is full, Evil Incarnate mode can be triggered at will, granting the following effects for a limited time. Note survivors no longer become exposed. 4.6 movement speed, 40M terror radius, and increased vault speed. Unlock slaughtering strike ability. Hold the button to charge this ability, reducing movement speed. Press the attack button while charging to quickly lunge forward, adjusting your angle as you move. The length of the lunge depends on the charge time. If a survivor enters the killer's attack range while lunging, they are knocked into the dying state. This ability can also be used to destroy pallets. So not only is his big old knife knocking you down, he can just bust a pallet with it too. Right. Unlocks the ability to grab and kill or perform a regular mori on survivors who would die the next time they are hooked. Adjusted some of the mechanics of stalking. Remove the limited pool of stock points per survivor. Yes, unlimited. Unlimited pools of stock points per survivor. He can just follow one person, just suck right off of them the whole entire time. Reduce stalk range to 32M and remove distance modifier. Moving while stalking has increased movement speed but incurs a reduced stalk rate. And some of his add-ons got reworked. Obviously, Tombstone and whatnot is probably gone. And there's a preview of it. I don't know about this. This is like a mixture of like the Legion and a little bit of Blight with Myers. Blight, when he runs into stuff, he breaks it like the pallets. Legion just jumps over it, but Legion, runs around. I think it's like a little bit maybe, and it could also be Chucky. I said this before on stream. It could be Chucky's dash with the Blight's bounce attack kind of thing to break a pallet. It's a little bit of two put into one coating. That's what it seems like. It's two killers. Snippet off the little like a little snippet off of each killer, and put it over here in this code and on Myers, and you got two mechanics put into Myers to be able to use. So that's pretty much what I see here. At least that's what it seems to be here. We're gonna find out tomorrow, but this is what it seems like. This is what it seems like. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I got a feeling he's going to just run people over, but we're going to see. The Clown, a minor update. Increased the activation time of the Afterpiece antidote. Increased how long the Afterpiece tonic's hindered effect lingers after leaving smoke. And then the Unknown. Increase the additional time added to weaken when injured by the UVX projectile. Increase the movement speed at the teleport. Increase the camera vertical range. He can literally shoot you across the map now? Oh boy. And adjusted several add-ons. So he can finally look up in the air now. He's not just stuck left or right to shoot. He can literally look up in the air and fire it now. That's interesting, because then you could be far away from somebody when you know they're probably over there working on a generator and just shoot that sucker and let it fly all the way across the map and hit you. Interesting. Interesting. The Dark Lord. Vampire form. Slightly reduce Hellfire cooldown. Increase total Hellfire pillars by 1. Reduce Hellfire charge speed movement. Slightly increase the slowdown time after casting Hellfire. Wolf form. Increase the pounce attack charge time. Increase the scent orb. Spawn time. Bat form. Increase movement friction to make flying easier to control. And more add-ons adjusted. Like a 50-50 there. Some good, some bad. So I don't think it's really a nerf at all. It's balanced. It's a little bit of both. The Ghoul. You don't need to be touched. When grabbing a survivor on the other side of the vault with the lunge, or leap, I should say, the survivor is released at the start of the Ghoul's vault instead of at the end. Oh, how people were getting caught over the pallet. And okay. Okay. The Oni. Hooking a survivor now spawns more blood. You don't need no more blood. Oh, God. And various perk updates until now. Okay. These various perk updates, obviously, when they come out, I'm going to be going through them all. It is going to be a boatload, ladies and gentlemen. A boatload. I don't think anything we do, I'm going to be honest, they already have it in their head they're doing this. So, yeah, we're going to test the PTB. Oh, yeah, we're going to test it all right. And a lot of it is going to come to live. A lot of it will. They've already begun reworking all perks. So that tells you right there that no matter what anybody says or does in this PTB coming up, they will be adding in the anti-tunnel, anti-slug. All that is coming, whether anybody likes it or not. It's coming. So be prepared to play like that, because it's coming. All these, this will hit that. This will hit the live. 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 This rework of Myers, I'm not sure about. I see some stuff changing in this. I don't see all this hitting the live. I think that they're gonna have to try to work on them some more. We're gonna see. Obviously, everybody's going to have all their add-ons, all their perks, all that stuff. And, the people who eat, breathe, and, crap Dead by Daylight are going to use everything under the sun to see what they can do to kill people as fast as they can. So you're going to find out real quick if this is all going to hit the live, which it's not. It's not. It will be worked on. I don't see that at all. This will all be changed. There'll be some movement speeds changed, tear radius changed, the bonuses, how fast you, can suck your pools of blood deal, the pool stock right here. It's all going to have to be changed. I can already see it because there's a lot of people out there who main Myers, and they will find a way to be able to fast to get rid of people. And then it's not even a match then, really, is it? If you're dying real quick, if you have unlimited pools of blood so you can hurry up and just knock people over, it's not going to work. It's not fair. It's not going to work. So I see this will be touched after the PTB. How much touched, though, we're going to find out. That's for sure. We're definitely going to find out, but that is definitely being touched. This up here, that won't be touched. That won't be touched. This, I'm not sure about either. It's coming. The tunneling reduction update, it's all coming. This is coming. It's just how is it coming is what I'm wondering. Like, you see, think base kick, barbecue, and chili, and they're giving like hints at the perks they're probably going to change. So some of this obviously is going to make it to the live, but then some of it will be different, slightly different, and we're going to see that as well. But this is definitely coming in. It's just how is it coming in, and that's coming in. That obviously, and then like I said, Myers will be touched. I don't see that all going to the live. They're going to have to beat it up first, and they will. That's why the PTB is here. They're going to see everything. Hopefully people give their honest opinions about all this in the PTB. And report stuff that's broken, that doesn't seem right and everything. So whenever it hits the live, we don't have to kill Myers and that until they fix them and la. Hopefully. We can pray, ladies and gentlemen. We can pray. But that is it. That is all I got to talk about today. That is all the patch that we know so far. Like I said, tomorrow is the PTB. So if you would like to play that, it's only on the Steam. So you can try that out. And like I said, if you're playing the PTB, make sure you're reporting problems in the PTB. Not just play it because you can. Report the problems in the PTB so the stuff can get fixed. There's so many times that it hits the live and stuff is still broke, just like we just had The Walking Dead. They played it in the PTB, it hit the live, brand new perks disabled. Like, come on. Like, the stuff should have been reported. Data probably took it out and fixed it before it ever hit the live. Yeah. They probably would have been done with it. But nope, it was disabled and people were yelling about it and all the problems, but none was reported. So there's that. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell to like. I go live normally on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern. Sometimes I go live on other days. We also have the Dead by Daylight update like today on Tuesdays. And yeah, I will see you all in the foggy. 2v8 still rolling till next week, obviously, on Tuesday. So go out there and mill up those blood points while you can for the new killer coming. And I will see you all next week. Have a good one. I'm out of here.